Hi Fam Bam, welcome to Healthy Hump Day. Today I want to talk to you about the reason behind why you're feeling so unmotivated and tired. So I've taken some time to survey a lot of you that are within the MOVE program, and the feedback that I'm getting is that most of you wish you had more energy and more motivation to not only accomplish the things that you need to do in life, but to go out there, reach your goals, and to feel better in your body doing it. So today I want to talk to you about the common or most common reason that you're feeling tired and unmotivated. Before we dive into it, I really like when you guys let me know that you like these videos by hitting thumbs up. And as always, leave questions and comments and feedback in the comments below. I really appreciate your guys' feedback. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more on how to level up your reality through the form of simplification and self-love. So the most common reason that you're probably feeling tired and unmotivated is you need to rest. Your body is in a depleted state. So we talk a lot about rest and relaxation, but the biggest key that we're starting to miss is how fast-paced and high intensity our lives are, but we don't take the time to actually recuperate and rest. When our body is in a depleted state, we feel tired, we feel sore, we don't rest well. It's hard to stay asleep. It might be hard to get asleep. We might feel inflamed, tender, like you just feel heavy in your body. You feel addicted to certain foods or reliant on high energy foods like caffeine and sugar. And you have a lot of ailments like you get sick, you don't recover fast, and you feel cranky and grumpy and unmotivated, and you lose your zeal for life. This is a lot of symptoms that covers a broad range of things, but these symptoms typically identify that your body is in a form of depleted or imbalanced state. So in order to get into growth or healing, where you start to feel good, you wake up feeling well rested, and you feel like you have tons of energy, you have to get your body in a neutral or growing state. And this is something that we covered in the last MOVE training that we just did yesterday. So if you guys are part of the MOVE program, make sure you log into the membership and get into that live training, because we really dig deep into this and how to identify and begin to restore these imbalances. But a couple things that I want to talk to you guys here on this video are just 5 ways that you can begin to rest, rehabilitate, and restore today so that you can start moving in the opposite direction, getting your body into that growth and that healing state instead of continuing the cycle into that state of depletion. So the first thing that you can do is sleep regularly. A lot of us think that we can spend all week not sleeping, not getting good rest, and then catch up on the weekends. But it doesn't really work that way. Our body likes habit, and our body likes to feel like it's getting rest more often than not. So what this means is you're getting to bed on time, you're getting enough sleep almost every single day, with the exception of maybe 1 day or 2 out of the month. Realize that when you do lose sleep 1 or 2 days out of the month, it's not just about going to bed early and then sleeping in the next day. That's not what catches you up on sleep. You really have to take the time to rehabilitate that balance back in your body, to make sure it has the energy and to make sure it's doing the cleansing and the rebuilding that it has to do in that restorative sleep state. The next thing you can do, number 2, is take more breaks, get actual rest time. You guys know that I'm an advocate for the Productivity Planner by Intelligent Change. I'll stick the link below, not sponsored. I just use them, and they really helped me develop the habit of taking frequent breaks that are quality breaks, quality rest time. So 25 minutes, I work, 5 minutes, I take a break, and a break means that you are giving your body and your mind a break. So most often we take a break and we get on our cell phone and we start swiping up, or we sit on our couch and we turn on the TV and our minds are still being stimulated. So we're still not getting that actual rest that we need to reconnect with the body, to rebalance the mind, and to just take some breaths and reset. The third thing that you can do is stop stressing out. So often we over-dramatize and we stress about things, and it's not entirely our fault. We've discussed how biologically we're made to fight or flight when we are stressed. And we are in a situation where our whole culture and our whole environment has changed so much quicker than we have evolved. So when things stress us out, we literally feel on a physical level that our body, our life depends on it. Like our survival needs to get so stressed out or else we're going to die. And this is how our biophysical chemical state responds to stresses. So we need to take the time to actually learn how to reduce and manage stress so that we're not freaking out all the time. When we shoot our body up with all these hormones, it creates all these imbalances, and most of the time we don't end up using all that energy, which results in a depleted and imbalanced state. So the fourth thing that you can do is just take quality time for yourself. The more that you can touch back with that space where you're calm, you're rested, you're relaxed, the more habitual that becomes. When you use those stress management techniques to get yourself quality relief, quality presence, and quality time, the more of that helps. And if you take the time every single week to schedule out that time for yourself, for myself, when I first started becoming aware of this, I took an hour every single day. And in that hour, I spent a lot of time meditating, doing yoga, and then I take a little bit 15 minutes at the end to just reflect and learn and kind of set the perspective or the tone that I wanted to have for the rest of the day. So taking the time to actually cultivate that or exercise and practice that quality state, that relaxed state, and that presence is going to help improve your body's ability to rest and not be tense all the time. The last thing is to find something to laugh about and enjoy daily. This is a huge deal because if you're not enjoying your day and you feel like you're just moving from one stress to the next and you feel like you get to the end of the day with very little to no time, or now you got a bunch of other stuff on the side that you have to take care of, like your family or your kids, and you're not getting that time for yourself and you're not enjoying your time, then that just puts you in a constant stress cycle. You are constantly in an anxious state, even though you don't feel anxious. Your breaths are shallow, your body's tense, your mind's not relaxed, it's all over the place, and you're not enjoying life. This is what causes excessive draining of energy. It actually is exponential draining of energy. Whereas when you can check back to your calm, present state, take those breaks every half an hour, and stress relieve while getting good rest on top of it, then you're more than likely to be able to enjoy your time a lot more, even though you're doing stuff that's not necessarily the most fun. But try to find joy and make light of it. The way that I do this is when I start to get bored, I start to get goofy, I start to crack jokes, I start to look at things in light and make fun. I start to get more in that attitude of gratitude and start appreciating everything. I start to let myself envision a little bit more, and it could be envisioning something funny or comical, or it could be envisioning my purpose and my passion for doing what I'm doing. So even if it's taking care of your kids in the house, sometimes those things have to get done when you feel like you don't want to get it done. But at the end of the day, I love my kids. I don't love all my time being a parent. I don't love all the time that it has to take sometimes, or the inconvenience of it. That's part of life, and that goes hand in hand with everything. Even when you're passionate about your work or you're passionate about who you're with, all the time you spend with them is not absolute utter joy and heaven. There are challenging times and stresses and inconveniences that do occur. So when this happens, having that deep love and gratitude for the job we might have, the people in our lives, the fact that we can get these things done, it helps a lot to really reduce that tension and just feed back more energy and motivation to do those things. So I encourage you to try these things. If not all 5, try some of them, incorporate them habitually into your life, and watch the magic that occurs. And I've sort of put them in order as to what I think is most important, or what's going to reap the most benefits and result more immediately, starting with sleep and taking rest breaks, and kind of moving more towards the things that have been more helpful to me. Of course, it's not limited to this list. There's many other things that you can do to help incorporate more rest and more relaxation, kind of a peaceful attitude throughout life. But being able to head towards that state of being is going to help improve your motivation and energy so incredibly much. I want to thank those of you who are in the MOVE program for being incredibly candid and honest and sharing your journey. If you're interested in learning more about this and diving deeper, you can check out the MOVE program. I'll stick the link below. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you find extreme value in this video. I hope you get more rest and feel better about your energy and motivation. Remember to go out there, be good, be great. Most of all, be grateful. Be grateful. The attitude of gratitude will bring you more energy as it is. And I'm so grateful for you, and so grateful that we get to share these awesome thoughts to level up our reality together. I'll see you guys on Freedom Friday. or Fit Flow Friday. I haven't decided which one yet, but I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.